All right, here we go on the Warden. Looks like we're going in with throwers. He has a couple furnaces. All right, drops a Warden in at 12. And he did drop the furnaces behind the Warden. Helps start a funnel. 12 o'clock. All right, welcome in today. We got Kayak Esports versus VM Esports. And this is in the lower bracket of the strategic battle. All right, we got the Warden at 12 with a couple fire furnaces with the fire mites working. Setting a funnel. All right, here comes in the troops. They're going to go straight in towards the town hall right off. Does quake out the Revenge Tower and Zap Quake Revenge Tower and the Monolith was there. Yep. All right, he's pushing in towards the town hall now. We got a little fight going on with the king. There you go. The king takes it out. Town hall goes down early. Working on the scatter shot here. Pushing in, has the Dragon Duke with the king, who is not going fast because he's working with other troops. He likes to work alone to be boosted. All right, working on the fire spitter here. Got Duke on Duke going on at 3 o'clock. All right, offensive Duke wins. These troops are pushing through. Work on this multi. That Duke's strong. He does not have a revive for the Duke, but he still has the ability left. Seems like a lot of the throwers are fizzling out in the center, but he still has the queen working. Oh, he did use the Duke stun ability, so let's see what percentage he ends up with. I do not think this will be a 3-star. Too much base left. How much more percentage does he get? 70%. A little more down here. Looks like he's gonna get 73%. I don't think he'll get any more because Teslas are in range. All right, so he ends up with a 73% 2-star to open up the war for Kayak Esports. All right, we have VM Esports looking to answer Kayak's Esports 73% 2-star attack. Let's see if they can get a higher percentage or a 3-star. Coming with the Roots, has a couple Valks, a couple Rocket Loons to assist as well. RC Walks going in at about 7 o'clock. Learn how to tell time still. All right, it's getting quite a bit there. Set a nice funnel. Oh, there we go. Let's see where he deploys. Oh, he zaps out that area a little bit. All right, drops a couple ice golems right at 6. Shoots the arrow. Does not go through the middle like I think he wanted. Oh no, he did zap that area, so that is where he wanted the arrow to go. All right, has a log launcher around to open up the walls. Takes out that the multi, and is heading towards the other multi. Drops a few troops on the right of it. Let's see. Drops some rocket loons up north. Found a Tesla farm up there too, as well. 2 Teslas anyway, not a whole farm yet. Drops the Dragon Duke over there at 9 o'clock. He's pushing towards the town hall. All right, multi goes down with that last log. Out comes the Super Yeti. All right, the Dragon Duke is going to have to go to ability here. Oh, he already went to ability. Okay. All right, troops are working. That long shot is on RC. She's protected right now. Drops a totem now. Has that monolith there. RC's working on the long shot. There goes the town hall. There we go. Fire spitters on those troops though. That's 37 seconds. He did get the higher percentage already now. He's already at 76% for the 2-star. All right. Let's see. They will be ahead on percentage. Let's see how many buildings they'll be ahead at the end. He's just picking up a few more. Is at 83%. They were at 73%, so he's about 11 buildings ahead right now, maybe 12. A few more. All right, ends up with an 88% 2-star. Drops RC. He's going to do an RC walk. Right there at 7 o'clock. All right. RC's kind of going down with damage. Drops an invis. Fox is still alive. Ooh. That's all he gets. Here comes the meteor golems in. As the thrower siege. Help open up the walls for the troops. Oh, he switches to siege barracks. Drops it right there at 9 o'clock. Ooh, has the heroic torch on the warden. Drops a totem for the monolith. The troops are pushing in. Drops an overgrowth. It's going to head in towards the monolith. Oh no, they're going to the outside. But they go towards that moon. But he recalled. Okay, interesting. Now he's pushing in towards the town hall. That was interesting. Drops the heroic torch going in towards the town hall. These troops will be able to go through the walls. Pops his king ability. That fire spitter's on his healers down here. 7 o'clock. Let's see. They're good. But yeah, everything looks to be fizzling. Does he get the 2-star? Yes, 50%. 2-star right now. Let's see what additional percentage he gets. Looks like it's going to be a low percentage 2-star to me. Still has the queen ability. He might get into 80%. Never mind, I shouldn't say lower percentage. He still has a lot left. And he has plenty of time. Alright, queen's working on a wall. She's doing what she does. Does she get this multi down? I think the action hero will get the multi down. He'll get a little more percentage on the outside here. Does have a few other troops. I don't know if there's any areas that he can really deploy him to get anything much more. But it looks like it's going to be... Oh, we'll just let it play out. He still has a few troops, so... Alright. And that's it. Ends up with a 63% 2-star. Alright, here we go. We got throwers. What's on the warden? Okay. He drops the log launcher in at 12 o'clock. Earthquake's there to help the logs take out a lot of those defenses around the town hall. Drops the Dragon Duke in at 11. And here comes the throwers in behind the siege, going straight through the middle. Alright, pops the stun ability on Dragon Duke. Dragon Duke's working. Does have a revive for him. Does have 3 totems to help protect. Probably going to be used on the Dragon Duke, I would imagine. Alright, the spitters lock onto the troops, but I think they'll be alright. They have plenty of health right now. Alright, Dragon Duke was revived by the Phoenix. Let's go. He has a lot of splash damage right here, but he has a lot of troops that are taken down quickly, so that's good. And let's see. Defensive Dragon Duke goes down, drops an overgrowth. Troops are pushing in. They just need to get through these walls a little bit, and they're headed down. Revives the Dragon Duke. Still has a couple totems to help protect him. Alright. We're pushing in towards the monolith. Alright, the overgrowth does wear off, so these troops are probably going to split just a little bit. But they're getting this monolith down. It's quite a bit of power. Has quite a bit of time right now, so we'll see how this fares. Alright, working on walls or traps. Looks like the healers are down now. Still has quite a bit of throwers though. They're going down now. So it's not going to be a 3-star, obviously. Let's see what percentage you can end up with. We'll be 4-4 at the end of this attack, but they'll be ahead on percentage, I believe. We'll look at it right after this. Does have a freeze to use for the next attack, I guess. That's usually when I find them too, when all my troops are dead. I'm like, oh, I didn't use these spells. Anyone else do that? Alright, is he even going to get through this wall? I don't see it. Does have a minion working there. 65%. That's it. I don't think he's going to have the time to get that. Alright, he answers with a 65% 2-star. Good try, good try. Look at the percentage here. It's 4-4. VM Esports is in the lead with 30.6% versus 27.2%. All right, we got looks like Hydra coming in with totems and overgrowth. What's on the Warden? All right, he has both books on the Warden. Drops the Siege Machine in at 3 o'clock. Drops a couple dragons to funnel at 12. Looks like he's going to fly in straight towards the Town Hall, which he deploys all the troops, and they're going in now. All right. Does have a Dragon Duke. All right, and they're pushing in towards the Town Hall right now. Pops the Warden ability. Take out all this area, including the ooh. Alright, out comes Super Minions out of the siege. Drops the Dragon Duke. It's working. They're securing the Town Hall now. There you go. It's at 50%, 2-star already. Troops seem to be working still. That Dragon Duke's getting a lot of value. Drops the overgrowth. Alright. There's the Clone Queen working. Alright. Drops a totem for the Revenge Tower. Minion Prince is trying to get that scatter shot, but has the Phoenix on, so we'll secure the scatter shot up here. Dragon Duke locks on though. That Revenge Tower is just killing everything down here. It looks like this is going to be a defense as well. Alright. See what percentage he ends up with. Alright, what a close war this has turned out to be. 2-star, 77%. Alright, here we go. We got Super Bowlers, something different. VM Esports going in on Kayak with Super Bowlers. Let's see what happens. Here he goes in at 3 o'clock, working funnel. Not sure why he dropped the invis there. Maybe he grassed it? I think he grassed that invis. I was trying to see what was over there. Alright, Warden Walk's taking out the scatter. Nice. Dragon Duke's there, recalls. There he goes. Drops an Ice Golem and his Super Bowlers. Healers switch off. There you go. Warden's back in the mix. There they go, pushing in towards the Town Hall. Drops Siege Barrage at 12. He'll push these troops in towards the town hall. Let's see. He doesn't have the Dragon Duke. He opted to bring the RC in lieu of the Dragon Duke, I guess. Alright, here he goes. Here he goes for the push. Rages those troops up. They're in the core there. Those super boards are going crazy under rage. Alright. Going to take out a lot. The Revenge Tower is now there within range, and so is the Monolith. So let's see how they fare. And you got the minion prince working next to the Revenge Tower. Alright, they take out the Monolith, they take out the Revenge Tower, and they're pushing towards this Scattershot. Scattershot's going to go down right here. Alright, has quite a bit left, has a good amount of time. Let's see how this fares. Queen's doing what she does. She's breaking a wall. Here comes the Super Bowlers in behind. This is looking pretty strong. Queen goes to ability. She has clone ability. And the action figure. Alright, I think he's got this. I think they might pull ahead in this war. Looks like VM Esports is going to take the lead. Nice hit. A lot of troops left. There's the 3-star they're looking for. Alright, so right now, after 3 attacks apiece, VM Esports ahead 7-6 on stars and percentage, 50.6 to 42.6. Alright, here we go. Alright. Got a walk right here at 6. I'm going to zoom out a little bit. Oh yeah, there's some rocket loons up top coming in. Throws down a flame flinger up there. That's nice. That flame flinger get a lot of value up there, it looks like. Nice funnel. What's his army? He's got throwers. Alright. What's he? And the siege, yeah, is the flame flinger. Alright, takes out the ricochet cannon. The Dragon Duke's there. I think he's going to drop his throwers pretty soon. No? Gonna take out the Dragon Duke first. Drops a rage. The flame flinger is getting great value up there. It's going to have that air defense next. Alright, there he goes. Pulls the warden back now. Brings in throwers. Heading up towards 9 o'clock. Let's see. There's a super wall break, so he can break them in. Kind of getting a little bit of a split with his throwers. Some go in, some are going on the outside here. Hopefully they meet up right here. I think they will. They'll all stick together, which is good. He has the thrower hitting a couple, or I mean, he has the long shot. Was locked onto some of the throwers, but he did drop a totem. We're pushing in towards the town hall. Drops the Dragon Duke, who is near the other troops, so he's going to be going slow. Going in towards the Revenge Tower. He needs a totem for that. Alright, the Queen is locked on the long shot, but she might lose to it if he doesn't drop anything. Yep, Queen goes down. Revenge Tower did go down, so that's nice. He has very few throwers right here going after the long shot, but the town hall will be secured by the other pack. Unfortunately, the warden... Yeah, he's gone. Huh. Warden's down, so we'll see what percentage he ends up with. Alright. Has some throwers up the outside. They start getting pretty good value because the king's tanking them. There you go. Drops a freeze for that multi-archer tower. Needs the throwers to get towards that multi-archer tower. Has a super minion working on it. The king's working on it. That goes down. He is going to get quite a bit of percentage over here. He's at 81%, 82% now. Has a little bit of time left. Dropping a few cleanup troops. It's not going to be a 3-star, but it's going to be a high percentage 2-star, so they're still in this match. Alright. It's a good war. 88. It's going to be 89. Probably get 90 right here. I think he has enough to get the 90. Maybe not. Oh, nope. Just shy. 89% 2-star. Alright, here we go. We got VM Esports going in on Kayak. Right now they are in the lead on stars. And let's see. Doing an RC walk right here at 330. Found a Tesla farm. Alright, drops an invis, nice. Going after the expo. Goes in, drops another invis. Has not gone to ability yet. Taking out the bomb hive next. That's nice. Gonna secure the bomb hive. Yep, secures the bomb hive. We got roots and Valks in this attack. There he goes. Recalled the RC. Got good value over there. Nice funnel set. All right, drops an ice golem. Here comes in the roots. All right. Ice golem gets popped early. All right. Plays the queen here at 6. Help the funnel. Keep those troops going in the right direction. Is going the far side of the town hall, so he's risking it. Playing it risky. Nice. All right, here he goes. Let's see if it pans out for me. He gets a 3-star. Has a thrower siege. It's helping open up the walls. Goes in towards the revenge tower now. Lava hand pops. Going to slow things down for a little bit. All right, revenge tower goes down. Taking down the Dragon Duke right now. He does put the Dragon Duke in. He's working, drops an overgrowth on that side, pushing towards the town hall. Long shot is locked onto his troops right now. That long shot's so mean. Drops a rocket loon to assist up top. Alright, Queen's working, pushing in towards the town hall. Here we go, has a root coming in. Got some healers on the roots. Looks like they're going to get to the town hall. Drops another overgrowth at 12. Here we go. Got some giants on the monolith. They're going down to it though. Man, he really needs this town hall down. Darcy's on the monolith. Monolith goes down maybe right here. But he needs something to take down the town hall. He has the boogers, but there is a blower. Or there's a here, he drops a dragon to go in towards that way. There is a fire spitter there. He needs that fire spitter to go down, which is pretty low on health, so he needs this fire spitter to go down. They did secure the town hall, 86%, has 10, 12, 11 seconds, is coming down to the final end, has some rocket loons to assist. It's looking pretty close. I don't know if he's going to get it all. I don't think he has the time. It's going to be close though. He's 97% 2-star. Wow, what an attack. Almost had a 3-star, just short on time, so I can give him out. Yeah, I think I gave out 8 already. All right. Here we go. We got Max going in on Tien. This is a must 3-star for them situation. Unless they get an OP 1-star defense. So it's still anyone's ball game, but they really need a 3-star here. And he's going, what's his army? I didn't even see. Oh, Meteor Golems. All right, Meteor Golems. So setting a funnel. Ooh, has the heroic torch. On the queen. King recalls up top. Ooh, stick horse too. Alright, here comes the Meteor Golems. It's pushing in. Drops the thrower siege. Drops the king down here to help funnel those troops in towards the town hall. There is a fire spitter on the king pretty early. There is a monolith there too, which is not hitting the king right now. He did drop a totem. Distract. Goes the king ability there, I think. Yeah. Pops the king ability. I think he wants to get in towards that. King's not going over that wall. I think he wanted that fire spitter with the king. But anyway, they're pushing in right now. Meteor Golems will take care of it for him. Town hall's going to go down right now. I'm pushing through. All right, drops an overgrowth. Coming around towards 6 o'clock. Has that Dragon Duke who's getting healthier by taking down some of this trash buildings on the outside. Now the Archer Tower does log on to him, but he's still pretty healthy. That thing is, he's so tanky. But he has a revive for him too. And the Phoenix is on him. He revives. Dragon Duke, it looks like that. Revenge Tower though is just taking down everything. He does have an invis power. Brings back the Duke. It looks like this is fizzling out. Nice try. The action figures there going down. Man, that revenge tower is just so nasty. You got to have a good plan for it. All right, gets a 65% 2-star. So right now they're ahead by 1 star, but VM Esports has another attack, and they're barely at on percentage. So all VM Esports needs is a 1 star. All right, here we go. We're in the last attack. They only need 1 star and just a little percentage to secure the win, the victory here. They're coming in with Dragon Riders and a few Inferno Dragons. And on the Warden here, we got both books, bringing a Minion Prince with them. No Dragon Duke, an RC. Ooh, has the Seeking Shield. That's unusual. We don't see that too often. And has the arrow on the Queen with the action figure. All right, here we go. All right, we have a I'm not gonna say. VM Esports. They only need 1 star and very little percentage here to secure the win on this war. They're going against Kayak Esports. Here he comes in with the RC. RC is locked on by the Expo though, so she's going down. Drops a totem here. We'll see if she gets that much more. Oh, has the Phoenix on her, so it looks like we'll get that Expo. I don't think you get much more. Just weaken this scatter shot slightly. I don't think he has enough time to get it. Maybe the Phoenix will. Pretty close. Drops a rocket balloon to get that scatter shot to go down all the way. Ooh, needs to drop one more for it to go completely. It's weak. Drops the other one. And there goes the scatter shot. All right. Where's he going to go in at? Here they go. He's coming in right here. 6, it looks like. Yep, he's dropping his troops in. And here he goes. Dragon Riders, totems. Arrow right there at 3 o'clock goes across. Alright, troops are pushing in. Meeting up with the Queen over here. The Revenge Tower is getting within range. Oh, he's hitting a totem right now. Here comes the Dragon Riders towards. Drops another totem there around the Town Hall for both the Monolith and the Revenge Tower. Minion Prince goes to ability, freezes all that section up. Monolith didn't get hit, but he drops another totem for the Monolith right now. Troops are pushing in towards the Town Hall. Needs this Revenge Tower to go down, which it does. And there we go. Super Minions come out of the siege. And he's pushing in. He wants to get this Town Hall down. Still has another totem for the Monolith. I think he'll drop it, but it's locked on a booger right now, so he doesn't need to. Alright, drops the totem. Or had a totem dropped, I guess. There he goes. Town Hall secure. They got a 2-star, 75%. Will he finish this out with a 3-star? It's looking pretty decent. I don't think it's going to get quite a 3-star, but let's see what percentage he gets up to. Alright, Queen's still working. Getting a few more. 85%. Nice attack. Not enough to get it, obviously. But what a war. That's it. VM Esports has secured their win against Kayak Esports. I'll show you the percentage here in a second. But they won not only on percentage, they won on stars. So right there, the war has ended. It's 10-11. They won on stars. What a good war. 87.2% over 73.4%.